Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve that is Part C Biology of Science Practice Paper number 4. So successfully we have answered for physics and chemistry. In this video we are going to answer for Part C Biology. The 27th question in biology, and that is the first question of biology, is in the given food chain, if the amount of energy at the fourth trophic level is 4 kilojoules, what will be the energy available at the producer level? So grass, grasshopper, frog, snake, it is a typical food chain. Here grass is the producer. Agar he produce avanu fourth level anta kottiyane. First trophic level, second trophic level, third trophic level, fourth trophic level. In this fourth trophic level, what will be the energy available? That we have to find out now. So let us find out what is the energy available at the first trophic, that is producer, that is first trophic level. 1 2 3 4. So fourth trophic level nalli 4 kilojoules ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಸೊ 4 kilojoules is nothing but 4000 joules. ನೋಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಝೀರೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಲಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ 10% ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾವು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಡೌನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಝೀರೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬನ್ನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ 40,000 ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ 4 lakh. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 zeros, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 zeros, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 zeros ಜೌಲ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ 6 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 ಇಷ್ಟು ಜೌಲ್ಸು. ನೋಡಿ 3 ಜೌಲ್ಸು 3 zeros ಸೇರಿಸಿ 1 ಕಿಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 4000 ಕಿಲೋ ಜೌಲ್ಸ್ನಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಫಸ್ಟು ಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸೊ 27th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 4000 ಕಿಲೋ ಜೌಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 27th ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 28th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ವಿಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆ ಉದುರೋದು ಅಂತ. ವಿಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆ ಉದುರೋದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಏಜ್ಡ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟರ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಆಪ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ವಿಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 2 MCQ questions. Now let us come for 29th question. So 29th question, if all the waste we generate is biodegradable, ನಾವೇನೇನು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ವಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇದರಿಂದ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಏನೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಜಸ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗಿವ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು 2-3 ಜಸ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ 29th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮೊದಲನೇದು ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್, ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್, ದೆನ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಕಾಂಪೋಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ who will decompose that one, the number of decomposers will be quite low. ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇಸ್ಟು ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ನ ಕಳಿಸುವಂತಹ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ incomplete decomposition takes place, which leads to ಎರಡು ಆಗೋಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಏನು, which leads to breeding place for that is flies and mosquitoes. which causes diseases. Which causes diseases. One. Second one, it may gives foul smell. It may gives foul smell. ಸೊ ಈ ಎರಡು ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆಯೋಣ ನಾವು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇನ್ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಡಿಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬ್ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫ್ಲೈಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋ ವಿಚ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಫೌಲ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ 30th ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ಲೈಸ್ಗಳು ಬ್ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋ ತನ್ನ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಲೇರಿಯಾ, ಚಿಕನ್ ಗುನ್ಯಾ ಈ ಥರ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ, ಈ ಫ್ಲೈಸು ಕಾಲ್ರಾನ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎರಡನೇದು, ಅದು ಇನ್ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಫೌಲ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್. Then coming to 30th question, how are homologous organ different from analogous organ? So homologous organ, analogous organ ನಾವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So what are the differences between homologous organ and analogous? The organs having same structure, but different function. Structure same, function different. In second one ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ the organs having same function but different structure, so these are the different function. These are the difference between homologous organ and analogous organ. Having same structure, different function. Having same function, different structure. So these are the two differences between homologous organ and analogous organ. Then coming to the 31st question, why is the damage of ozone layer a concern anta ide. ಸೊ ಓಝೋನ್ ಲೇಯರು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು 31st ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ಫುಲ್ UV radiation may causes skin allergies, and it may cause skin allergies and cancer, and also premature cataract. To avoid this one, to avoid skin allergy, cancer and premature cataract, we have to avoid the depletion of ozone. So this is the answer for 31st question. Now let us move for 32nd question. So what is the 32nd question? So which that is 1 mark finished. Now we are going for 2 marks questions. Which plant hormone is plant hormone is present in greater concentration in the areas of rapid cell division? First question. Second one, give an example of a plant growth promoter and a plant growth inhibitor. So let us answer both the questions. So let us answer for the first question. So first question answer ಮಾಡೋಣ, that is 32nd A. So rapid cell division ನಡೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾರ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಅಂದರೆ by a growth promoting hormone called cytokinins. This is the answer for the first question. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟರ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್. ಸೊ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್, ಈವನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಟೋಕಿನಿನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಇನ್ನು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಬ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ಅಥವಾ ಈವನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಎಥಿಲೀನ್. So ethylene and abscisic acid are both growth inhibiting hormone. For this one, either you can write axin or gibberellins or cytokinins. For growth inhibiting, abscisic or abscisic acid or ethylene. So among these two, you can write anyone. So this is the answer for 30 second. In 30 second itself, one internal choice question is there. So let us answer that internal choice question. So that internal choice question is, which organ secretes a hormone when blood sugar rises in our body? So ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಯಾವ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್, ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನು ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್, ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ನ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಯೇನೆ. ಸೊ 32 ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಸೊ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗನ್, the name of the organ is called pancreas. So pancreas is a name of the hormone which secretes a hormone when blood sugar rises in our body. Then continuous question, name the hormone and name one enzyme released by this organ. Name the hormone. ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಯೇನೆ. ಸೊ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್, the name of the hormone is called as insulin. Okay, then name one enzyme. So ಯಾವ enzyme ನ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಯೇನೆ. So let us answer for that name of the enzyme. So ನೀವು enzyme ನ ನೋಡಿ, either you can write trypsin or you can write it as pancreatic lipase, or even you can write it as pancreatic amylase. Pancreatic amylase. So among these three, anyone you can write. So one, which organ will secrete a hormone that will secreted during rise in blood sugar level? Pancreas. Which hormone it secretes? Insulin. Name the name the enzyme secreted by this pancreas, that is trypsin. Pancreas will secrete pancreatic juice, and that juice will secrete trypsin, pancreatic lipase and pancreatic amylase. So this is the answer for 32nd question, internal choice. And coming to 33rd, draw the diagram showing the germination of pollen grains and label pollen tube. So this is the diagram, that is a movement of pollen grains towards ovule. ಆ diagram ನ ಬರೆದು pollen tube ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So now let us move for 34th question. Now let us answer 3 marks questions. 34th, genetic drift and natural selection together results in the formation of new species of organism. How? Explain ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಮೊದಲನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ 34th ಕ್ವಶನ್, 33rd ಈಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸೊ 34th ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟು ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಡ್ರಿಫ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. So let us answer for the first one is genetic drift. So what is genetic drift? A sudden change in DNA. A sudden change in DNA. A sudden change in DNA is called as genetic drift, and this causes evolution. This causes evolution by random chance or by luck. By luck or by random chance, this genetic drift will occur, and this genetic drift will leads to formation of new species. So ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇನ್ ಎ bush red beetles and blue beetles are there. Due to stamping of elephant, all the red beetles were vanished, but only blue beetles survived only because of their luck, or by chance. So this is example for genetic drift. Now let us answer for natural selection. So natural selection now ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಈಗ. So natural selection is the process in which nature gives a survival advantage gives a survival advantage for species to survive. So let us take an example. On a green leaf, both red and green beetles are sitting. The crows eaten all the red beetles, but not green, because green beetles are not identified by crows due to color of beetles and leaves are same. This is the advantage given by nature to survive, and this is called as natural selection. So illen ಮಾಡ್ತೋ nature given the some survival advantage, that is color of the green beetle and color of the leaves both are same. Therefore, since the color of beetle and leaves are same, the crow cannot identify the beetles. Therefore, all the red beetles have been vanished. Only the green beetles have been survived. So this is the answer for 34th question. First one, in that one internal choice question is there. Let us answer that internal choice question. That is, explain in brief how the sex of a newborn is genetically determined in human beings. Which of the two parents, the mother or the father, is responsible for determination of sex of a child? So now let us answer for this question. So ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 34th, that is internal choice question. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಫಾದರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ, ಫಾದರ್ 23rd pair of 23rd pair of chromosome will contain XY. That is, it is heterozygous. In mother, 23rd pair of chromosome in mother. 23rd pair of chromosome will contain XX chromosomes, XX chromosomes, that is, it is homozygous. That is during homozygous. Now during fusion of father and mother, zygote is formed. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಾದರ್ XY ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್, ಸೊ father XY, mother XX chromosome. So father X chromosome during that is a fusion of sperm and egg. During fusion of sperm and egg, X chromosome of father, if it combines with X of mother, then the baby will be girl baby. During the fusion, that is during the zygote formation, if the father X chromosomes combine with mother X, again the baby will be girl. If during the during the zygote formation, the chromosome of Y combines, father combines with X of mother XY, then the baby will be boy baby. The Y chromosome of father, when it combines with X chromosomes of mother, then the baby will be boy baby. Therefore, so 50-50 chances of getting either boy baby or girl baby. Therefore, the gender of the baby will be decided by the chromosome of father, not mother. ನೋಡಿ, ಜೆಂಡರ್, ಆ ಬೇಬಿದು ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾದರ್. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಫಾದರ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮು ಎಟ್ರೋಸೈಗಸ್, ಮದರ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮು ಎಕ್ಸೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾದರ್ನ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬದಲು ವೈ ಬಂದರೆ, so Y combines with X of mother, then definitely the baby will be boy baby only. Therefore, so which chromosomes will decide the gender of the baby? The gender of the baby will be decided not the chromosomes of mother, it is because of the chromosomes of father. So this is the answer for this question. So ಈ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now let us move for 35th question. So what is 35th question? Describe in brief the role of testes and vast difference in human male reproductive system. List out some contraceptive methods to prevent pregnancy. So let us answer this question now. So ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದೇನಿದೆ, ಸೊ that let us answer for that one. ಸೊ ಏನಿದೆ, describe in brief, 35th question. We have to describe in brief about the role of testes. So point wise ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದು, ಎ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. ಎ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಸ್ present in male. Second point, it secretes a hormone. It secretes a hormone called testosterone, which is responsible for secondary, which is responsible for secondary sexual character, secondary sexual character in boys. Then third point, it helps to produce, it helps to produce sperms, which is a male sex cell. So this is about testes. Then coming to the second one, we have to explain about vas deferens. So what is the role of vas deferens? It is a tube-like structure. It is a tube-like structure which carries sperms from testes to associate gland. From testes to associate gland. So what is the function of vas deferens? So it is a tube-like structure which carries sperms from testes to associate gland. So testes ninda associate gland ge so sperm na carry madon yaro vas deferens. So this is the answer of role of testes and vas deferens. Now let us list some of the contraceptive method to prevent pregnancy. The first method is called as barrier. The first method is called barrier or mechanical method. First method is barrier or mechanical method, and the second one is called chemical method, that is by taking oral pills, chemical method. And the third one is called surgical method. And the fourth one is called as educative method. So these are the four methods, these are the four contraceptive method used for avoiding pregnancy: barrier method or mechanical method, chemical method, surgical method, educative method. ಈ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಟಮಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ಯೂಬೆಕ್ಟಮಿ. ವ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಟಮಿ ಫಾರ್ ಮೇಲ್, surgery for male, and tubectomy is the surgery for female. So this is about 35th first question. In that one only they have given one more question in 35th. So let us answer for that question. So question ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ list two changes observed in girls at the time of puberty. ಸೊ ಪ್ಯೂಬರ್ಟಿ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಹೌ ಡಸ್ ಎ ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ಸ್, ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಹೇಗುಂಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸಂಟಾ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ 3 sub questions are there here. So let us answer those 3 sub questions. So ಮೊದಲನೇ sub question ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. The first sub question is, that is, what changes you can observe during the at the time of puberty. So at the time of puberty, 35th R question. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯೂಬರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್, ಏನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಜ್. ಸೊ ಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಜು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಒಂದು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಎರಡನೇದು ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಈ ಎರಡನೇದು ಬರೋಣ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಹೌ ಡಸ್ ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೌ. ಸೊ ಮೆನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್, ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ಸ್. Menstrual cycle. So now when egg is unfertilized, when egg is unfertilized, the egg dies in uterus. When egg is unfertilized, the egg dies in uterus, and the blood vessels of uterus will get ruptured. The blood vessels of uterus will get ruptured, and blood starts to bleed through vagina every month. Every month. This rupturing of blood vessels and bleeding through vagina is called menstrual cycle. So this is about what we call it as how menstrual cycle occurs. Now let us know what is the role of placenta. So let us study what is the role of placenta. So placenta ಮೊದಲನೇ role, it provides nutrition to embryo through it provides nutrition to embryo through mother's blood. Second function, it helps in exchange of gases of a baby. So these are the two main functions of or main role of placenta. So this is the answer for 35th question. Now let us move for 36th question. So 36th question is like this. That is, the plant bearing round yellow colored flower seeds are self-pollinated, represent the result obtained that is obtained in the 2F generation of dihybrid cross with the help of checkerboard. Mention the varieties of plant obtained in that what we call it as F2 generation. So let us draw one checkerboard for this one. So here let us write the checkerboard for this one. So ಇದನ್ನ ಎರಡು self pollinate ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. First ನಾವು let us write the gametes now. So capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Next here also the same. So capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು now let us draw the checkerboard. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಚೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ದ ಚೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ವೈ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವೈ, ದೆನ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ವೈ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವೈ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ವೈ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವೈ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ವೈ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವೈ. So now let us make this one checkerboard. Capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. So the plant will be round yellow. Capital R, capital. So in the question what they have given, round yellow is given, round yellow colored. So capital R, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. So capital R ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ round, capital Y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ yellow. Capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. So capital R ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ round, capital Y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ yellow. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Capital R ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ round, capital Y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ yellow. Capital R, capital R, small y, capital Y. So capital R ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ round, capital Y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ yellow. Capital R, capital R, small y, small y. Capital R round, small y green. Capital R, capital R, capital R, small y, capital Y. Capital R it is round, capital Y it is yellow. Capital R, small r, small y, small y. So capital R round, small y green. Small r, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Small r round, capital Y yellow. Small r, capital R, capital Y, small y. Capital R round, capital Y yellow. Small r, capital Y, capital Y. Small wrinkled, capital Y yellow. Small r, capital Y, small y. So small r wrinkled and capital Y yellow. Small r, capital R, small y, capital Y. So capital R round, capital Y yellow. Small r, capital R, small y, small y. So capital R round, small y green. Small r, small y, capital Y. So small r wrinkled, capital Y yellow. Small r, small y, small y. So small r it is wrinkled and small y it is green, wrinkled green. So now let us write the varieties of plants what we got here. That is the first one is round yellow is to round green is to wrinkled yellow is to wrinkled green. So now let us make a list ratio, dihybrid ratio. Round yellow 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 is to round green 1 2 3. So round green is 3 is to round yellow. So round yellow, wrinkled yellow, wrinkled yellow. So wrinkled yellow 1, wrinkled yellow 2, wrinkled yellow 3. So 3 is to wrinkled green only 1. Here it is 1. So 1. So what is the dihybrid ratio? So dihybrid ratio is 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. So like this we have to draw the checkerboard. So ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು checkerboard ಅನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So next 37th question. Draw the diagram showing the longitudinal section of human brain. Label the following parts. You have to label midbrain as well as pons. Then we have to draw that human brain diagram. Then the last question of biology is list the 3 events that occur during the process of photosynthesis. Then explain the role of stomata in this process. Then the and in that one option B question is explain the process of breakdown of glucose in a cell. So idishtu naviga explain ಮಾಡೋಣ. Now let us answer the first question. List 3 events that occur during the process of photosynthesis and then explain the role of stomata in this process anta ide. So first question ge answer ಮಾಡೋಣ. So first question ge first 3 event na bardu ಮಾಡೋಣ. The first event is absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. This is the first event. So absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. Then the second event is conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Next, splitting, there only have to write splitting of water into hydrogen and oxygen. This is the second event. Then coming to the third event. In the third event, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. So reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates is the third event that occurs in photosynthesis. So like this we have to write the 3 events that occur in photosynthesis. Next, let us explain the role of stomata. So what is the role of stomata? So stomata role ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೋಲು it helps in exchange of gases. Gases exchange ನಲ್ಲಿ help ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು. Second one is that it regulates transpiration. So this is what we have to write for stomata. It helps in exchange of gases. Second one, it regulates transpiration. So this is about what we call it as role of stomata. Then coming to the B question, explain the process of breakdown of glucose in a cell anta kottidane. So ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಹೀಗೆ explain ಮಾಡೋಣ. So glucose. So I will write the sentence. Glucose, which is a 6-carbon molecule, is converted into 3-carbon molecule, called pyruvate. This pyruvate further converted into products and energy is released. Depends on presence of oxygen, absence of oxygen and lack of oxygen. Oxygen presence ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಪೈರುವೇಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, absence of oxygen ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೈರುವೇಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Then the third one is lack of oxygen ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೈರುವೇಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್. ಪೈರುವೇಟ್ what it will be converted into the next depends upon presence, absence and lack of oxygen. So let us write the pathway for this one. So pathway ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು let us write the glucose, which is a 6-carbon molecule, is converted into 3 carbon molecules called pyruvate, which is a 3 carbon molecule, and this pyruvate further what it will become depends upon, it depends upon three things. One is called absence of oxygen. In the absence of oxygen, second one, lack of oxygen, and the third one, presence of oxygen. Presence of oxygen. So glucose, which is a 6 carbon molecule converted into 3 carbon molecule called pyruvate. So pyruvate will be what it will become next depends upon. In absence of oxygen, pyruvate is converted into ethanol plus carbon dioxide plus 2 ATP of energy. ನೋಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಪೈರುವೇಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ pyruvate in absence of oxygen in the cytoplasm of a cell is converted into ethanol. Ethanol is a product and carbon dioxide is a byproduct, and it releases small amount of energy in the form of ATP. Next, pyruvate in lack of oxygen, that is in muscle cells. In muscle cells, so it will be converted into lactic acid. Along with the lactic acid, some energy is released. This is the second one. Then coming to the third one, in presence of oxygen, pyruvate in mitochondria, it is converted into carbon dioxide, water and releases 36 ATP of energy. ನೋಡಿ ಇದು anaerobic respiration, idu aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, pyruvate is converted into ethanol. In aerobic respiration, it is converted into carbon dioxide and water and releases 36 ATP of energy. So this is how the glucose will get breakdown in a cell. So this is about practice paper number 4, science biology part. We have successfully completed all the questions from 27 to 38 questions we have successfully answered. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Those who have not subscribed, please subscribe my channel. Those who have already subscribed, please watch my videos, like my videos, share my videos, and please encourage my videos. Thank you everyone.